on this episode of Now You Know, where we will be catching crabs. Welcome to today's episode of Now You Know, where we'll be talking about catching crabs. Now, I'm not sure if everybody else has had the wonderful opportunity of catching a crab, but I actually faced a fear of mine this weekend by, well, not quite catching the crab, but once a friend caught the crab, I clipped the crab. And let me tell you some of the things that I experienced throughout this whole process. The first thing I realized I had to do was actually own up to the fear that I had. I love the taste of crabs. My mom makes the best dishes, but I just never knew how to help with getting them out of the crab pen, and as we call here, clipping them, meaning that you take off the fins and those god-awful biters that are sharp as razor. The second thing I had to do was I had to trust a friend of mine who's been doing this for years. I knew that not only was she a good friend, but she actually had the experience and the knowledge, and more importantly, the skill to actually teach me how to do it. By the way, she's one of the people that I have in my corner, so I know that I could count on her. Then, throughout the entire process, which to me felt like half an hour, but it turned out to be about 5 minutes, I asked questions repeatedly. Thanks, Judith, for being very patient with my 20 questions in 5 minutes. Then, without a shadow of a doubt, I knew that those clippers were not to be played with, so I set my limits. I knew exactly what my safety thresholds were, and I stuck to those limitations. It didn't, however, limit me from accomplishing my goal, and at the end of the day, I clipped the crabs. Well, I kind of caught them. So what do you think I'm walking away with? The idea that it's always good to face my fears, trust an ally or a mentor to guide you through whatever the process is. Be curious, ask questions. It sounds like an old cliche, but there really never is a dumb question. Establish your personal limits. Know your safety thresholds. You know there's some do's and there are definitely some don'ts. And at the end of the day, go for it. And that is what I did. And after all was said and done, I celebrated my success. I had a fantastic time because now I can put on my little personal checklist, I know how to catch the crab. Now you know. If you enjoyed today's episode of Now You Know, be sure to like, share, and subscribe because now you know.